Another uppity MAGA freak, thinking he has valid position to fuck with me. Actually, being told you are ill-informed is a criticism. But the problem is that this isn't a matter of me being ill-informed. I said that you whined at me for calling you an asshole, saying it's name calling. That's the problem there. So you can't even get that fucking right. Being called an asshole is simply an insult. It would be if it was uncalled for, but how are you the opposite of an asshole? What the fuck? That's fine, but it's certainly not a criticism. I didn't say it was. Or I didn't say it is. And you haven't explained how I'm wrong. So you're saying you're not an asshole? Well, address it then. Don't sit there and whine about it. As you MAGA people like to complain about us being whiners and butthurt, whatever. You may want to say these are old arguments, which is true, but age does not negate accuracy. Okay, what did I say there? Oh, this thing, yeah. Yeah, this is very old, but it's been refuted over and over and over again. Of course, you guys ignore all that. Well, you've been told over and over and over again that Hitler is not an atheist, or was not an atheist. He was a Catholic. But you lump them into these guys who are atheists. But you're trying to say that, atheism is wrong because these four essentially, because again, you guys don't listen to Hitler, to people telling you that Hitler was a Catholic, not an atheist. As I explained here, which you fucking ignore, even if he wasn't, these psychos were all politically motivated, which means politics is the problem, not atheism. True, a lot of people didn't see that. I'm the first one to. But you don't see anything here after I pointed that out. You still stand by that argument, which is both old and overly refuted. Atheism cannot be blamed for anything. It is only that, atheism. It's something that isn't fucking there, which would be theism. It's the opposite. Get it? And I'm ill-informed? And you're not an asshole? God is not mentioned by name. Did I say it was? Or did I say it is? Okay. God is not mentioned by name in the Constitution. Did I say it is? What did I ask? Where is God mentioned in the Constitution? It doesn't. Where is God mentioned in the Constitution? God isn't mentioned in the Constitution. The Constitution says creator, not God. There is a difference there. But the Constitution is obviously based on moral principles. Okay. How is Christianity based on moral principles and philosophies? A God-based worldview? Where's the morality in obey me and worship me or burn eternally? Where's the morality in that? And again, I'll mention again, I don't know if other people click on these videos, but Aaron Raw from YouTube has recently mentioned that, or pointed out that the forbidden fruit contained knowledge of right and wrong, which would be morality. And Adam and Eve were not allowed to have that, which is what caused the fucking problem, aside from God putting it right in front of them. So doesn't that make morality evil? And therefore God evil? Because you do say that God is moral. He's the only morality, or only valid morality, whatever you want to say there. It was a worldview held by the founding Oh, of course, you guys don't listen to facts, though. Okay. How do I address this? You say that the founding fathers are all Christians. Tell me, is life about our happiness and liberty? Is that what Christianity is about? All this mention of God getting the glory and appraisal and obedience. No, I would say it's all about God, wouldn't you? I mean, God, after all, did flood the fucking earth. Did he not, according to the Bible? And according to what you insist on believing? Regardless of refutation or debunking? You would have to be ill-informed or willfully ignorant to not read the Constitution. See its obvious biblical underpinnings. For example, you say I'm ill-informed, but you don't provide any examples of that. Wouldn't the idea be to inform me of that by using examples or including examples in this? You took the time to type out all this bullshit, this preachy bullshit, but you don't provide any examples. This isn't Twitter. You have everybody else floods my notifications with their bullshit replies. Why don't you include a few more providing examples? Are you that fucking... And you're not an asshole. You're the one who's fully informed. And contrary to popular opinion, the words separation of church and state don't actually appear in should I look that up? Well, I'll look that up right now. Even though you don't listen. Okay, Wikipedia is a philosophical and jurisprudential concept. Okay, what does that mean? Also known as theory of law, philosophy of law, concept for divining political distance, and conceptually the term. Okay, where is it? Okay, maybe the First Amendment. Okay, so prevents the government from creating or establishing a religion and thereby prevents the power of the government. Yeah, okay, so December 15th, 1971 is when the First Amendment was written to the Constitution. That's pretty fucking old, don't you think? And pretty fucking relevant. So yes, it does. It's not in the actual Constitution, but it's in addition to it. You fucking dumbass. You asshole. You ill-informed asshole. What do you say to that, jerk off? Oh, fuck. You guys are too much. So with that said... Okay, what's the... Going back here. And you still haven't answered that question. I mean, how is it not good? To which I explain you can't explain why it's not. To reverse my question is a disingenuous tactic and exposes both that you're dishonest and no, it isn't good. Get right to that shit. And you're not an asshole. You're a good guy. By evading me. By disingenuously reversing my question because you know. Yeah. You don't even explain what the traditional values are. You just go ahead and preach and defend yourself. Defend your mystical position. How tone deaf is Harris? Apparently stone cold deaf in this regard. There's little doubt that there is a resurgence of Christian consciousness and traditional values. A resurgence of it. So... a very unconstitutional reply here to Marge's very unconstitutional... Well, she's from her personal, but she's still... She does this even on her, on the government's time when she's at work. And I use the word work very loosely. She's always going on about God. So, yeah, she's very unconstitutional. Yeah, anyway, so I think I've beaten you enough.